guys, I just wanted to quickly walk you through the directions of this assignment. There's a lot of words here, and I just wanted to make sure you knew what was going on. So this assignment is going to be focusing on imagery. And imagery is language that stirs up one or all of the five senses, being seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, or touching. When you compare characters and events, it helps you think about what specific things in the story are important and what your opinions are about those things. So we're going to be comparing two characters and the imagery that they use in their monologues. Okay, so at the beginning of Act 3, Scene 2, Juliet doesn't know about what has happened, right? She doesn't know that Tybalt is dead. She doesn't know that Romeo killed him. But in her monologue that happens at the beginning of that scene, she starts to talk a lot about darkness and night. And when we first read it, you might think it's just because she's waiting for that nighttime to come so that her and Romeo can be together. However, those dark images are in there for a reason, and they have more meaning than just time, okay? So to help compare that, we're going to go back to when Romeo was outside her window in Act 2, Scene 2. So he gives this big long monologue, and it's all about light and sun. And he even says that Juliet is the sun, right? So we're going to compare these two monologues. To do so, you're going to have to read each monologue. So I've linked it. So here's Romeo's monologue in Act 2, Scene 2. If you click this link, it takes you to our No Fear Shakespeare website, and it has Romeo's monologue right here. It has the Shakespeare version, and it has the modern text version, okay? And what you're going to do is anytime that he mentions light or sun or bright, you're going to write it down in this column right here. So for example, what's that light in the window over there? Juliet is the sun. Rise up, beautiful sun, and kill the jealous moon, right? He has a lot of things in here about brightness and light. So if I come down here, two of the brightest stars in the whole sky, right? He mentions stars and her eyes twinkling, brightness, okay? So you're going to kind of scroll through here and just look through his long speech. So that speech is just on that first page. So this is really all you have to look at. How many times does he bring up something bright or the sun in this speech? Now, for Juliet's, you're going to go to her speech on this page, this long speech that she says here, and you're going to pick out all of the dark. So, I wish the sun would set and night would come. When night comes and everyone goes to sleep. I wish night would come like a widow dressed in black. Come night. During the night, right? So there's lots of references to night and the sky when it's night, and so there's lots of things you're going to pull from there. So you're going to go ahead and click submit this assignment, and you're going to copy and paste this stuff into your text box down here. And then you'll be able to type in here. And remember, you're going to say every time that Juliet mentions night and every time Romeo mentions day. Okay? Then I want you to explain what you think Shakespeare is trying to do. What message is he trying to get across when he's using night and darkness versus sun and brightness in these two passages? What do you think Shakespeare is trying to get across to the reader by using those images?